This is Kamera again. We're on day number 104, 1 King chapter 6 and 7. So as you guys see, it's mainly talking about King Solomon building the temple that his father David wanted to build. So yeah, he's gathering all the material and to give a great illustration of the temple, I found a couple of pictures on the internet. So this right here, this is the best picture I found. I like this picture here. It talks about the little basins that he had created. And this one actually has like a little picture of the inside. This boy, that's Solomon's boy. That boy, he was the wisest man that God ever created. Everything overlaid with gold. Everything overlaid with gold after he made these things. He had these things made. But yeah, that's the picture that I found that I pretty much liked out of all the pictures I found on the internet. And you guys already know the descriptions that we read today talked about how high certain things were and things that he had created. And it's great to have that illustration. I love the fact that God had blessed someone with the desire to create, give us an illustration of what and this is, look at this one here. This is another one that I found that I thought was pretty helpful too, because it actually tells you what each item that we read. So this was pretty cool to find too. This is, again, the temple that Solomon had created. And so, yeah, the temple, isn't that great? I'm going to show you something else. Remember when I had this thing, I said, what do you mean Judah, when King David had said that, had did that census, and Judah had 500,000 men, and all of Israel had 800,000. I'm like, wait, how does Judah Judah have so many people? I need to look up that map again. This is the map I found. Look how big Judah is compared to all of Israel. Judah is that gold part. So Judah is pretty big, and that's one tribe compared to 10 other tribes of Israel. So I guess that's how he was able to get that many men, count that many men. Now, you guys, the temple took 4 years to build. Was it 4 or 7? Let me just make sure of these right here. 4 years. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I take that back. Forgive me for that. 4 years. It was in the 4th year of King Solomon's reign that he built the temple. That was 480 years after the children of Israel were delivered from Egypt. The construction of the temple took 7 years. 7 years for the temple. And then how many years for his palace? His palace, 13 years to build King Solomon's palace. And that's when I thought about, remember when Samuel said that the kings are going to start having you do things for them, working for them. Yeah, King Solomon, if you notice the things, the way he had his house, his palace built was not some small work. 13 years to build that. And this is the best picture I found here. I'm not sure how much of that is the palace and how much of that is the tabernacle near that. I think the tabernacle was next to it. I'm not certain. But this is the palace, supposed to be Solomon's palace. And another picture that I found was pretty nice. I tried to look for interior, but I was not successful with that. You can just do a search for King Solomon's palace. They kept bringing up the temple. So yeah, this is what I found for the palace, because I spent a lot of time. Well, he didn't spend that much time describing the measurements and what he had placed or created or built. But we know he had a huge workforce. We discussed that yesterday, huge workforce. And that took him 13 years to construct. But yeah, guys, it's probably going to be the shortest video that I do. But yeah, read the construction, the material that he used, and some of the workers. Like he had this, what was a guy named Miram or something like that. He helped create a lot of things. And Solomon constructed a lot of stuff. And that temple, everything overlaid with gold, that's a lot of gold. And he also mentioned that the items that his father had the sacred items he had for the Lord, he placed those in the temple as well. And you guys are going to find out later how Solomon got the blueprint and the items to construct. We know that where he got the timber, but yeah, there's more to it. We're going to find that out later, how he got that. But guys, that's basically it for 1 King chapter 6 and 7. And that was day number 104. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. I'm looking at my pictures again. Yeah. But anyway, that's day 104. 1 King chapter 6 and 7. Don't forget to read it for yourself, guys. You guys have a God-filled blessed day.